After 8 months of no progress, my channel has finally started to grow. As it grows, I start getting more and more messages from guys on Instagram and stuff. Then after 2 months, we launched the Brotherhood. Guys start joining it. Now I'm starting to get more and more messages. Some saying thanks, some encouraging me, and some asking questions. But one question that seems dominant amongst all of them is about porn and masturbation. I give them the advice, try to help them and stuff. So this seems like a very good idea to make a video on. But I don't want to. I just don't. Even though I'm totally free from this, I don't want to. Then it hits me, what if this is shaitan and my nafs not letting me make this video? Cause this could help a lot of guys. So now I'm here making this video even though I didn't really feel like it. Cause some things you just have to do even though you don't feel like doing them. So let me show you how to get to a streak of more than 3 years. Okay, so first of all, when I got onto self-improvement, this bad habit was one of the first few habits that I broke. And yes, it seems very hopelessness there and it seems very depressing where you are. Like you seem to think to yourself that I don't even know that if I'm ever going to break this habit or not. But trust me, it's super easy to break if you just follow a simple system. And it's a simple system. You don't need like an IQ of 250 or anything like that to follow the system. And so the first step of that system is praying 5 times a day and going to the mosque to pray. But you might be thinking, whoa, how will this help with that? Well, if you go and open the gift your strongest ally gave you and you go to the 21st part of it, it starts as "Utlu ma uhiya ilayka min al-kitabi wa aqim as-salah inna as-salata tanha 'anil fakhsha'i wal munkar." Verily, salah stops from al-fahashi, this stuff. So our strongest ally told us the answer 1500 years ago. And so we no longer have to look here and there to find the answer. We just have to go to what he told us 1500 years ago, and that is praying 5 times a day. But there's a caveat. This statement goes both ways. If prayer stops you from doing al-fahashi, then al-fahashi stops you from praying. This is the main caveat. And so over the long term, if you are doing both of these things right now, over the long term, you will only be able to keep one of these things. Either your salah will remain with you or this stuff will remain with you. You choose yours. And let me tell you this one thing, that you praying 5 times every single day is completely 100% under your control. Like this stuff is sometimes not under your control. You can like those feelings and those emotions can become a lot intense sometimes. But you praying 5 times a day is all under your control. Whenever you get those feelings, you go and you pray. Even if it is not a first prayer, you go and you pray 2 rakats. You make wuzu, you go and you pray 2 rakats, and you will see the effect of this ayat in action. And so this is going to be like our major attack. Like this is going to be our main move while destroying this like bad habit to pray 5 times a day, because our strongest ally told us to. And an even better and faster way to break this bad habit is going to the mosque to pray 5 times a day. And even if it is not 5 times a day, even if you go like 2 times a day, it still works. The reason is because like you will not fall into this habit, because the thought will always be like you will be about to go to the mosque, or you would have just came back from the mosque, and like you wouldn't really want to do this bad habit when you are just about to go to the mosque, or you have just came back from the mosque. And another reason is because the thought that Allah is watching me will be raised. You will always be thinking to yourself that Allah is watching me if you pray with your focus. And we are going to talk about this more in a moment, but for now, how do you go to the mosque to especially like break this bad habit? Well, you go to your phone, you go to your clock app, and you set alarms for every single prayer. Like the time the prayer starts in your mosque, you set an alarm for 15 minutes before that, at the time when the azan is made. As soon as the azan is made, your alarm will also go off like this. As soon as that alarm goes off, you leave whatever you are doing, no matter what it is. You go and you make wuzu and you go to the mosque and pray. As soon as the azan is made, I want you in the mosque. Please, it's for your own benefit, bro. I don't get anything from this. Literally nothing, bro. No, I do get some things because I do get ajr. And then the next thing is meditation. And before you click off this video, let me tell you this one thing, that one of the major things, if not the major thing, that helped me to break this bad habit was meditation. And it makes sense totally, because what does meditation do? Let me tell you, let me ask you this one thing. Like, I know you've heard about meditating bazillion times, but nobody ever tells you what it does to you. Meditation increases the logical part of your brain, and this habit is all controlled by your emotions. When you come under the spell of your emotions by like a lot, that's when you fall to this bad habit. And that's what we need to tackle. We need to make our brain more logical. We need to become more logical. And how do we become more logical? No, we don't need to like take a degree or anything like that. No, we just have to meditate every single day for 5 minutes or anything to 5 to 10 minutes. And in about, let's say, the first effects you will see on the first day, but the first major effects will take around 1 to 2 weeks. And in about a month, you will see the real major effects, bro. I'm talking about you not even doing this bad habit. I'm talking about that this thought coming into your mind and you breaking it like this in about a month of you meditating every single day for 5 to 10 minutes, or even 3 minutes on some days if you don't really feel like doing it. And so, how do you meditate? Well, just go to a somewhat of a quiet room and then close your door, and you don't even have to sometimes close your door, and then sit in a somewhat of a comfortable place. Then go to your phone, go to your clock app, set an alarm for 3, 5, 7, or 10 minutes, whatever you are feeling like on that day, and then start that alarm, and then close your eyes, and then start focusing on your breath. And then when you are focusing on your breath, you will naturally lose focus from your breath, and that is totally natural. That is a part of meditation. And so when you realize that you have lost focus upon your thought, you bring your focus back to your thought. And you bringing your focus back to your thought is like doing one bicep curl for your bicep. And we all know that one bicep curl is just not enough for your bicep. And so how will one meditation session will be enough for your brain? No, it will not be enough. It will take around 1 to 2 weeks to see the effects, just like it takes around 1 to 2 weeks to see the real pump in your bicep in the gym. And bro, I'm telling you, please, please, please do not underestimate meditation. Like, whenever you will be about to sit and meditate, Shaitan will come there and tell you that this is not, like, this will not help. Like, what are you doing? You are being an idiot. You are being what? You are being weird. What are you doing? Nobody does this? Why are you doing this? But tell him to shut the hell up and just set that alarm, and then close your eyes and then start focusing on your breath. Don't listen to shaitan. Don't listen to your brain. Please don't. Don't underestimate meditation. If I can get one thing down your brain, it will be this point, that do not underestimate meditation, and meditate every single day. And even if you miss a day, don't stop meditating. Don't say that, oh, I just skipped the day, so there's no point of meditating anyway. No, if you miss a day, then meditate the next day. Like, if you miss a meal, do you say to yourself that, okay, I have just missed a meal, and so there is no point in me eating for the entirety of my life, and now I'm not going to eat anything for the entirety of my life? No, nobody does that. Only idiots. Like, even idiots will not do that. And so do not be worse than idiots, bro, here. If you do that, if you stop meditating because you missed a day, you are being really worse than idiots. And then, I've never smoked in my entire life, alhamdulillah. But I never wake up and I think to myself, oh, it's been 18 years, 5 months, and 12 days since I haven't smoked. Another day down the line of me not smoking. Yes, and I'm pretty sure the bad habits you don't do, you also don't count the days for those. Like, you don't wake up and you think to yourself, okay, another day of me not doing this bad habit, and another day of me not drinking alcohol. No, we don't do that. And so, why do you do this for this one? So stop counting the days. Why are you counting the days? Because let me tell you this one thing, that when you are counting the days, in an indirect way, your mind is always thinking about that bad habit. And because you are trying to break that bad habit, and you are counting the days, and you are spending a lot of effort and time thinking about that bad habit, you eventually end up doing that bad habit. And then you say that, okay, another, like, my streak has been broken. Bro, I don't even know what is my streak. I don't even know I don't know what day am I on. I just know roughly that it's been around 3 4 years or something like that. And let me tell you this one thing, that all those people who are like, who haven't done this bad habit for a long time, and they don't even like, they don't do this anymore. They don't know what day they are on. They don't know what is their streak. They just have a rough idea that it's been around 5 6 7 years or something like that. But you there wake up every single day, and the first thought you get is that, okay, now is a fresh day, now is my day zero, like, okay, now I'm going to set a new streak. No, please do not do that, because when you are counting the days, you are trying to quit that bad habit. But what we need to start, what we need to do is, we need to make our mind in such a way, we need to become a person who doesn't even do that thing. So you're not the person who is trying to quit that thing. You are the person who even does doesn't even do that thing. So the new mindset I want you to get is that, instead of saying I'm trying to quit, instead say to yourself, I don't even do this. I'm not the person who does this. This is not me. Yes, maybe I sometimes fall, but this is not me. You take this thing out of your self image. You take this thing out of your own, like out of what your own brain thinks about you. Even if you are deluding yourself, even if you are like lying to yourself that I don't even do this thing, this is not even me, it still works. Like, fake it till you make it. Like, if you tell your brain that I don't even do this thing, this is not me, 100 times every single day for an entire month, I'm pretty sure after that month, I'm 100% sure that after that month, your brain will no longer think that you do this thing. Your brain will no longer have this thing a part of its self image, a part of your identity. No, this thing will not be a part of your identity, because there is a big difference between the person who says, I'm trying to quit, and the person who says, I don't do it. Even if both of them are on day zero of trying to quit that bad habit, then be aware of making Allah the least significant of all the watchers, of all the ones who are watching. It's time to be serious here, bro. I'm pretty sure that if a child is there, you will not do this bad habit. You will not fall. But when the King of Kings is watching, is there, you do it like it's nothing. Have some haya, bro. Have some shame from Allah. Please, be serious here. Come on. What are you doing? You don't fear the King of the Kings, yet you fear a child. And I'm telling you, when this thought becomes a dominant thought in your mind that Allah is watching me, all of your decisions of your life will become easy. How? Well, you will be about to make a decision whether to watch anime or not, whether to watch movies or not, whether to watch porn or not. And then this thought will come into your mind that Allah is watching me. Well, if Allah is watching me, will He want me to do this thing or not? If it is a good habit, if it is something like reading Quran or praying, you will do that good habit, because He will want you to do that good habit, and you will do more of that good habit. But if it is a bad thing like watching porn, masturbating, or anything like that, you will not do that, because now this thought is a dominant thought in your mind. And so, how do you get this? Well, it's super simple. You start reminding yourself again and again and again and again every single day that Allah is watching me. Like, He is watching my internal and my external state. He knows what's in my heart, He knows what's in my mind, and He knows my external state as well. He's always watching me. Like, if you start reminding yourself, like, even if it is just 10 to 20 times every single day, this thought will become a dominant thought in your mind. And then you start from 10 to 20 times, you increase from there to 30, next week 40, next week 50, and in about 2 3 months, you will be up to 100 times every single day. And then when you are about up to 100 times every single day, this thought will be a dominant thought of your mind. This thought will never leave your mind, that Allah is watching me. And then one zikr that will help a lot is this one. Just like read it once in the morning and once in the evening, and you are good to go. And then finally become busy. Like, this is how you stop counting the days. Because if your mind does not have anything to do, if your mind does not has anything to do, it will automatically end up counting the days. And so we want to become so busy that we don't even have the time to look in the mirror. And I know in a lot of my B-roll clips, I'm looking in the mirror, like I'm standing in front of the mirror and stuff. But the truth is, when I'm home, like when I'm like working, I don't look in the mirror till Zohar. Zohar is at 1:20. I wake up at around 6 or 7. That's 6 hours, more than 6 hours. I don't look in the mirror. Why? I don't hate mirrors or anything like that. I just don't have the time. My routine is so stacked up, like different, so many different things are stacked up that I don't even have the time to look in the mirror. I don't even have the time to go and look in the mirror first thing in the morning and think to myself, okay, how are my hair looking or anything like that. Oh no, I will do that when I go out of the home. When I'm about to go out of the house, I will check that. I will check that stuff. I will look in the mirror and stuff. But when I'm working, when I'm in my home, I'm in the work mode. I'm in the work like state. I don't want to destroy that my work state by looking in the mirror and then start thinking about, okay, how I have to improve my looks or anything like that. Like this is how you stop counting the days, by not having the time to count days. And so how do you become so busy? Well, do more. Do more of what you are already doing and what is getting you the results. Do more of the business work. Do more studying. Read more Quran. Pray more. Read more books. Watch more educational videos. Go to the gym more. Train more. Eat healthy more. Do all of these things more. More. You are reading like 10 to 15 minutes of Quran right now every single day. Increase it to an hour. You right now are not studying every single day, or you are just studying about on the test days or anything like that. Start studying every single day for minimum 40 to 45 minutes. Do more of the business work. You don't even have a business right now, go and start a business and spend 3 hours working on that business every single day. You are not reading any book right now, go and start reading 3 books, and you spending 30 minutes every single day reading a book. One day you read one book, the other day you read the second book, the next day you read the third book, or maybe you read the first book again. Whichever book you like to read on that day, read that book. Read more. Do more. And so if you like my advice, click the first link. If you're male, click the second link. If you're female, to join the communities. But the community is still 100% free. And so do good, and I'll see you in Jannah. Inshallah.